Can we talk about something, please? Your phone, this thing here, is it buzzing right now? Or maybe it buzzed 5 minutes ago and you're still thinking about whether or not you should check it. If you're an introvert, you know that feeling? Like everyone wants a piece of you and there's just never, ever a break. So let's dive into this. Welcome to the Always On Mute podcast, where we know not everyone was born with a mic in their hand or a megaphone in their mouth, but we still have something to say because quiet is still a voice. Welcome back to Always On Mute. I'm Antonia, and today's episode is happening because I got 3 messages while I was trying to record the intro. 3! And I felt that familiar little knot in my stomach, like I should stop everything and respond right away. But here's the thing, I did not. And that is exactly what we're talking about today. This pressure that we choose to feel as introverts to always be available, always be on. And I know you feel it too. But listen, this isn't about being antisocial or mean. It's about figuring out why it feels so exhausting to be everyone's go-to person all the time. I mean, it's nice to feel needed, just not all the time. So what does this actually look like? Let me tell you about the other day. I'm working quietly in a zone where my phone starts to light up. First, it's a text from my cousin, then a work Teams notification, then someone tags me in a group chat where they're planning something for the next weekend, and there are already 12 messages I haven't read. And here's what happens in my brain. I want to respond to my cousin properly, but I'm in work mode. The team thing isn't urgent, but what if my manager thinks that I'm ignoring or not paying attention? And that group chat, now I feel bad because everyone's making plans and I haven't even chimed in. So I end up doing this thing where I half respond to everything instead of giving anyone my full attention. My cousin gets a quick, sounds good. My boss gets a rushed email. The group chat, well, that gets ignored and I feel guilty. Does this sound familiar? Because I swear, every introvert I know has lived this exact scenario. We want to be thoughtful, but the world wants us to be fast. And that disconnect is very exhausting. Exhausting! Here's what I've figured out. And tell me if this rings true for you also. Every time I engage with someone, even through text, it costs me something. Not in a bad way, but it feels like energy, mental bandwidth, whatever you call it. My extrovert friends, they seem to get energy from all this back and forth. They're texting multiple people all at once and loving it. But me, Lord Jesus, after a day of constant digital chatter, I feel the need to lie down in a dark room in the fetal position. And then, this is the worst part. I feel guilty about it. I feel guilty about feeling tired. Like, what's wrong with me? It's just a text message, but it's not just one text message, is it? It's the text plus the mental energy of crafting the right response, plus wondering if they understood my tone, plus feeling bad if I don't respond fast enough. I had an acquaintance tell me once, I don't understand why you can't just check the quick message, just check and send a quick response. And I was like, what's wrong with you? It's because I don't want to send you or anyone else something thoughtless. But she couldn't see that what felt natural to her felt overwhelming to me. It's like we speak different languages. They speak rapid fire connection and we speak deep intentional communication. Neither is wrong, but guess which one the world expects? Can we be honest about technology for a second? It has made everything so much worse for us. Not technology itself, but this culture of instant everything, like read receipts. Who thought that was a good idea? Now everyone knows exactly when you read their messages. There's no more, oh, I didn't see that. Nope. It says read at 2:47 p.m. And now if you don't respond within the hour, you're clearly ignoring them. And group chats, oh my goodness. I went to bed with 3 messages in a chat last night and woke up to 47. 47. They moved from discussing dinner plans to someone's work drama, to sharing memes, to planning a gathering. It's exhausting. How am I supposed to catch up? Do I scroll through all of it? Do I just jump in at the end and look clueless? Usually I just don't. I don't. And then I feel bad about not participating. It's like being at a party where everyone's shouting over each other, except the party never ends and it lives in your pocket. Social media is the same thing. If you're not liking posts and commenting regularly, people start asking if you're okay. Yes, I'm fine. Are you okay? It's as if the only way to show you care is to perform online constantly. Sometimes I just want to exist without documenting it. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So what do we do about this? Because I'm not suggesting we all become hermits. Although some days that just sounds tempting, right? At least for me it does. Just saying. First thing, and this changed my life. Turn off read receipts like now. Like do it right now. Go into your, well, I don't know about Android, but in iPhone, if you go into settings and then down to apps and messages, scroll down to, it says send read receipts. Right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it says send read receipts. Turn it off. Turn it off. Hey! People can't make you feel bad about seeing messages if they don't know that you've seen them. It's a game changer. It's the little things. Next, do not disturb. Do not disturb is your friend, not your enemy. You can set it for whatever time you like. Begin with 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. or whatever suits your needs. Heck, if need be, extend it on the weekends. 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. sounds nice, no? To me it does. The world will not end if people can't reach you immediately. It won't, I promise. But here's the mindset shift that really helped me. Taking time to respond isn't rude. It is respectful. When I wait until I can give someone my full attention, my response is so much better. I'm not distracted. I'm not rushing. I'm actually present with them through my words. You can also set your own communication schedule. Maybe you check messages at lunchtime and again after dinner, maybe. And that's it. People will adapt. And guess what? If they don't, well, that tells you something about them, not you. Just saying. And give yourself permission to leave group chats that drain you. Like exit. You don't have to exit, physically. You could just not respond. Seriously. I mean, if it's just noise, they're not adding anything positive to your life, mute it. Why are you there? Well, you can mute it or leave. Muting it is better for me because then at least they think that I'm still there. I just don't get the notifications. I mean, to be fair, I have left 3 group chats last month and I don't miss any of them. I mean, I don't miss the noise. Who would? The biggest thing though, stop apologizing for needing space. I used to start messages with, sorry for the delay, or sorry, I'm just seeing this. Why am I apologizing for having a life outside of my phone? I don't do that anymore. Now I respond when I respond. If it's been a while, I might say, well, good to hear from you. Instead of, sorry. It's a small change that makes a big difference in how I feel about myself. So I want to ask you something, and you don't have to answer out loud. You can if you want, but just think about it. When was the last time you felt completely overwhelmed by how available everyone expected you to be? For me, it was last week. I had long work days, t-shirt orders, event planning stuff, and other stuff, all in the same day. By evening, I felt like by night, because it was a long work day, I felt like my brain was buzzing, not in a good way. So here's what I want you to try this week. Just one small thing. Maybe turn off notifications for one app. Maybe it's waiting until the morning to respond to non-urgent stuff. Maybe it's finally muting that group chat that stresses you out every single time it pings. Pick one, just one, and notice how it feels. I bet you $2 you'll feel a little lighter, a little more in control of your own attention. And if you try something, please kindly share it in the comments. It helps us to know that we're all figuring it out together. Isn't that nice? So look, here's what I want you to take away from this conversation. You are not required to be instantly available to everyone at all time. Wait, that didn't sound right. You're not available. No, you're not required to be instantly available to everyone all the time. Wait, I got the words mixed up before. Period. Your value as a friend, family member, or human being is not measured by your response time. The best version of yourself, the one who listens deeply and cares genuinely, that person doesn't come from being scattered across 50 different conversations. That person comes from protecting your mental space so that you can show up intentionally when it matters. Being an introvert in this always connected world is hard sometimes. But when you set boundaries around your energy and attention, you get to choose how to spend them. And that makes every interaction more meaningful. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Always on Mute. If this hit home for you, please hit that subscribe button and give it a like. It really helps other introverts find these conversations, and we know how helpful these are. And hey, if you want more of this kind of real talk about introvert life, check out my other channel, Antonia's Blissful Corner, right here on YouTube. And also get my book, Unlocking the Introvert, a pocket guide to understanding and interacting with introverts. It is available on societyofintroverts.com, Amazon, or anywhere books are sold online. So my friends, until next time, please remember, your need for quiet isn't a bug, it's a feature. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Talk to you soon.